I wonder, where are you?
What's up, y'all?
We are back after 6 long months.
Yes. It definitely feels like 6 long months, but yeah, it's been a little minute for us, but we definitely want to say Happy New Year to all of our fans and our subscribers. We definitely appreciate all the love. This is a brand new year for opportunity. So that's definitely what my goal is for this year.
And we are
Let's Talk Feminine.
Take my shot before we say our I was like, okay. And all to 2022.
To 2022.
Ooh.
So what do you plan on doing this year in 2022 that was different from 2021?
Just jump on in. Okay.
Well, I already started off saying my little few, so I'm gonna ask you what you plan on doing in 2022.
2022 for me is more internal, to be honest with you. Of course I have goals and stuff like that, but my biggest goal, my 2 biggest things for me in 2022 is consistency and it's communication. That's it.
Okay.
Like, I need to be consistent in all areas of my life, and I need to communicate better and vice versa. I want people to do the same for me. So for me, that's just my 2 biggest goals that I feel like I just need to change and do and just get a little better at. Other than that, of course, I want to succeed, make more money. I want multiple incomes. That's really my biggest goal as well too. But overall, honestly, it's really internal. Like, for me, this is the jazz year for me. Like,
okay,
it's all about
the jazz year. I like how that sounds.
Yeah, it's like, it's me, like, period. Anything else is after. But other than that, I just gotta get myself together, So
okay,
I love it.
I like how that sounds. I love that.
Well,
So what do you mean by it's jazz?
Oh, it's all about me. I'm putting me first. Self-care, self-love. Again, it's about me and whatever makes me happy at the end of the day. So it's just all about me. And if I don't want to deal with it, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to, be passive aggressive on certain things or play nice because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, or you know what I mean. Like, it's just like, no, just at the end of the day, do what makes you happy, because that's what everybody else is doing anyway.
Hello.
So
yes, speaking of feelings, I ain't holding back nothing.
Okay.
I hold back a lot most of my life, especially like relationship, friends, family. I just got a couple things, not much, but my 22 is no. Learning to say no. I say yes to everything. I do. And I put myself in uncomfortable positions. Weird. So then that self-care, and then I want to grow my business just so I can build generation wealth for my kids.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that's like the go-to. Generational wealth is like definitely my go-to, like my number one. That's why I was thinking of doing different things and opening up in my own business and being able to have being able to open up like I said, open up into learning into revenue, like as far as building houses and buying houses and being an investor and stuff like that. But that stuff I'm definitely planning on researching. I don't know anything about that right now, but that's something that I do plan on looking into, and that's one of my goals. So
and it's a good business.
Yes.
It's definitely a good business to get into. Me and my best friend was actually talking about real estate, and because we was watching a show on Netflix, and just they commission Tampa. And their commission alone is like, but of course they're selling $1 million homes as well too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it just makes you be like, that's where the money is. I feel like that's where the money is.
And that's why I'm in it, because like I say, everyone wants to want to live it. Everyone just looking to buy something just like going on vacation. And it's every day, so that's always going to be there, other than the medical field. But that's why I chose that field, because the money is pretty decent. It really is. So
yeah, the medical field is definitely it's for right now it's scary, honestly. I'm gonna say that first, because people out here dealing with, let's just bring up COVID and how it's become something that's it was big at first, but it's been big because people passed away, people's died, all the situations that people have went through with COVID. But it kind of died down, I want to say, a few months ago, and then all of a sudden it just came back with a force. and now they're mixing the flu with COVID because this is now flu season. So it's like, that's why I mentioned the medical field is scary right now, because it's like you have to be around all these patients that have COVID, and you're like firsthand, so you can get sick right away as well. And then on top of that,
I mean, but that's the field that you choose, and you know that you have to deal with that. I mean, they deal with stuff like that probably all the time. It's just now it's a worldwide, you know what I mean, type of thing. But but I know that job is stressful enough. I mean, that's anything, but like they should be used to that, though. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not gonna say used to it, but you know what I'm saying. That's what they signed up for.
Yeah.
So going into 22, I've noticed that it's been very quiet. Like, not a lot of people going out because of COVID.
Yeah. That's how it started.
A lot of people were safe, but if you look on the news, New York did it different. It was another city. They closed down all of New Year's.
Dang.
Cause think about it, if you go to New York, it's thousands of people out there, all in low bunch.
But I've seen a lot of people like on Times Square, like when they were doing the whole the ball dropped and all that, when they had like the countdown on TV, because we're watching it for New Year's at home, and I seen thousands of people out there.
It was only a certain amount of people they said this year, but they did have people, but it wasn't as, I think, popping and packed how it normally is. But yeah, I think it was just a certain amount.
Yeah,
that they were supposed to have.
This year was scary for a lot of people because last year ruined it for a lot of people, traumatized people for that.
Oh yeah,
but
for sure.
22 is gonna be bigger and better. We're gonna kick COVID right in the head.
Mm-hmm. Like, I just hope and pray that I'm not gonna say that it becomes something that people don't talk about anymore, but I mean, they find something to where it can like non-exist anymore, because it's like people are dealing with this detrimental situation. It stops people from living, and it's like you can't do what you normally do on a daily basis because you're afraid, oh, I may go to the grocery store or I may go to work, and then catch it. So it's like it's just it's tough, and we just want everybody to be safe. Just make sure you guys take precaution for other people. If you don't believe in it, just still wear your mask. That doesn't harm you, doesn't kill you. We're
trying to get rid of COVID. Okay?
Yeah, we're just trying to get rid of it, and we're trying to be able to get out here and live normally without having to worry about where you're going, and and making sure you're cautious because other people don't care about their surroundings. So it's like, just be safe and think about other people when you go out the house. Don't just think about yourself. That's the most important part. So it's like, with that being said, we just hope COVID ends in 2022. That's the whole.
Yeah, this the year. I'm claiming this year. I'm sorry. I'm claiming every bit of positivity for 22. I am not stressing because last year was scary, and I'm claiming it's going to end this year.
Yeah,
last year wasn't scary to me though. I don't think 2021. I think 2020 was the scary.
Well, 2020
year.
was scary because it was new, but then
2021. Well, you're right. 2020 was
2020 was
I'm gonna give it to 2020 because when they shut the whole world down,
more open in 2020.
That was a lot.
Starting to kind of
right, but I know a lot of people that actually caught COVID, so that put a scare on like a lot of people that I know.
Yeah.
So but it wasn't as bad as 2020. You're right.
Well, yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, for me, I felt like 2020 was like the goddamn year. Like, the world just completely had to stop, pause, everything, nobody. I mean, the whole world at the same time. Mm-hmm. I feel like in 2021, we still was dealing with it, but it wasn't as bad or as, like people was thought, especially out here in Houston, they really was bust wide open.
Then there was okay.
Yeah, 2021, like we went out all the time. Like it wasn't even, here anymore. But yeah, I mean, it is scary, but that's just the life that that we're dealing with right now. And I mean, we gonna get through it, just like our grandmothers and grandfathers had to go through, things that they went through. So
like, what about the plague? What if y'all were in the plagues? That time when they had the plague going around and people were dying, they didn't have all the medication that they needed back then. Like, I think they actually had it worse than we did, because now we have
technology and everything. So
clearly it's like COVID's been out for going on 2 years now, and it's like they've already got a cure for it. Like with the plague, people were dying and they didn't have no medication. They couldn't pay. Like, I think honestly they're both terrible, but it's like with our situation, we have a little bit more leniency than what they did back in the day, what they had to go through. Like, it was bad.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean,
that's why
it's just
millennials. Mm-hmm. We're millennials, so I mean, but it's supposed to get better every year anyway. So I mean, I wouldn't expect it to be the same way it was years ago. But yeah, we definitely hope and pray that it's something that comes to an end by the end of this year. So
what did you guys do for New Year's this year?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Well, for me, I just chilled at home with my family, and then we just drunk a little bit, brought it in, and then
just chill
pretty much, and brought it in the normal way at home, chilling, watching the countdown on the TV. That's pretty much what I did.
I barely caught New Year's. I caught the time at 25 seconds.
25 seconds. So what did you guys do for New Year's?
Well,
how'd you bring it in? Let's just say that.
Well, we brought it with a prayer, okay?
Oh, okay.
A good prayer and a shot.
A good prayer and a shot.
That's it, just a good prayer.
When did you pray?
In the ball. Thank God we made it 2022. Me and my friends, okay? Thank you very much. That's a quick prayer.
Huh? God is listening. You did not say no prayer, no ball. When you said it? When did you say
I don't speak out loud, but I talk to myself,
So when you was getting the shots, you was praying?
After I took the shot.
I know y'all not mixing God and shots right now. You about to burn down on both of y'all.
No, I didn't say that.
This girl said she was praying and taking shots.
I was like, thank you God, we made it.
Woo! Well, hey,
man, back in the day, they had alcohol. They've been drinking since the BC ages or whatever. Just saying, they've been drinking since been drinking.
I cannot with you.
Y'all are
that
funny.
Girl said I prayed and took a shot. And I'm trying to figure out when did she pray, because we damn sure took a shot, but I don't remember the prayer part.
Right after that shot, okay?
Oh my God.
I mean,
I don't go out for New Year's. I don't go out for New Year's.
Okay.
Because I always find it very weird. And I was like, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and just
I be out.
I got kids. I actually have parties with my kids. It's me and them two and the animals that I got. A dog and a cat. And get to have the little things and
settle down.
And it's different for me going out because I never go out. I think I went out probably 3 times for New Year's.
Oh, for New Year's?
Yeah, I never go out for New Year's.
It's funny because back in the day, me and my homegirls, we did used to go out for New Year's. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, we did. But like, and even me and my husband, we went to like parties together for New Year's. We even had kickbacks at the house for New Year's. So this, like, I think last year and this year had to be the first 2 years we just literally just chilled, like, and just brought it in at home.
Yeah.
So it's not like, it's not the same every year, but the last couple years it's been like that. But I ain't gonna lie and say every year I just been in the house, because that's a lot too.
I done definitely chill, a year, a time or two, but for the most part I'm out. I am out in the street.
She said she for the streets.
I
am not for the streets. I am not. I am not for the streets. I might be parked, but I ain't for the streets. Not parked.
I'm gonna take the sidewalk.
The sidewalk?
I'm gonna take a sidewalk.
I'm in the driveway, but I ain't in the streets.
Well, I mean, hey, as long as everybody had a safe and a safe and healthy night, I think that's all that matters. No matter what you did, where you went, whether you stayed at home,
you're safe.
As long as you're able to bring in the new year fresh into 2022.
Because it was hard making it.
Making sure you guys had a good mindset and hopefully had some type of goals. I think every year you should. We always say, set yourself up, do a bulletin board or something, and just set yourself up, seeing what goals you can reach within that year. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna get a brand new car, I'm gonna get a, I'm gonna graduate, or I'm gonna do this. Whatever you choose to do for your life, I think you should actually try to reach it. Like the next following year, pick up that bulletin board and be like, you know what? Let me see if I went through everything that I said I was going to do.
Didn't bring it.
And if you didn't, bring it into 2023. And then that way, within that year you should have those goals complete by then. But I think every year you should set a goal for yourself.
I think a fresh start is always a beautiful thing. It's always like a new beginning. A fresh start always makes you feel good. You know what I mean?
Like it
it just makes you like recharge and get yourself together. It's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. For me, it's always a good feeling of a new beginning, a fresh start, because you can always start over in life, no matter how old or how many times you failed. You know what I mean? You can always start over. So I think just the new year itself, everybody be like a new year, a new me. And some people get mad because they be like, people say that every year, but it might take like, but what I'm saying is everybody's different. So they might have thought 2013 was their year, but 2020 might have been their year, or 2022. So you really just don't know. But if that's how them people feel, that's how them people feel.
claim
So
it.
you start.
You have to claim it.
Exactly.
You do have to claim it. I do agree. I definitely agree.
Every year, you know, you want to be better, you know what I mean, and get better and do better. So I mean, it is what it is. But
I ain't gonna lie, my little 2019 was like 2010. I was like, okay, but 21, oh, it was definitely my year. It definitely was. God blessed me with a lot of stuff financially.
That's good.
Yeah.
My kids, 2 cars. I was like, ooh,
Yeah, that's a blessing.
yeah.
Even in my 2020 of just us being on lockdown, I still was blessed, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wasn't hurt for nothing. I saved a lot of money, and I was thankful just for that, because I wasn't going nowhere. You know what I mean? It was nowhere. I mean, it was nothing to do, so I saved a lot of money. I was still getting paid, and I wasn't doing nothing.
I was still at work. That's the crazy part.
blessing.
We closed the office because you know, when you're working in multi-family, then you always have a job to go to.
Yeah.
So I was in the office working. I was like, okay. I was blessed because, like I said, there's a lot of people that didn't have jobs.
Yeah, a lot of people lost their jobs because a lot of businesses, like restaurants, all that stuff had to stop. So it's like people were really out of work. I remember I went to Denny's, y'all, during like the whole pandemic. And when I went, like, they had the tables flipped up and the chairs on top, like, and nobody can come in. You can only go in and place an order. Or you can do like DoorDash or
Life
something.
was weird in 2020.
It
bro.
was like, that's why I said it. For me, I think that had to be the most scary. It's like you thought like the whole world was going to end.
Yeah.
Because it was like, damn, is this for real? Like you know, is this really? They really shut everything down.
I mean, everybody.
And we was on a curfew and stuff. Like I was like, what is going on
couldn't
here?
go nowhere except the grocery stores and gas stations.
And all the gas stations were like out of gas too. They went through a whole little thing where the gas was like lower. It was a lot going on around that
It was
time.
the tissue paper for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
the tissue. That's what it was.
Tissue. I'm still. I need for y'all to answer this. I'm really lost. Like, what did tissue paper have to relate to COVID?
Yeah.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, why was y'all going crazy over
Now I was able to get food, but the toilet paper was the one that get me. Like
that and the Lysol, like the disinfectant?
Oh yeah,
spray. I
Lysol
always
and
use that
gloves
even
and masks.
before.
That stuff was gone.
why take a
2020.
pandemic for you to actually start washing your hands,
Right.
taking baths, and
Or wiping your
sanitizing?
behind. That's what I'm worried about.
You
learned
made
this
me
in
mad
kindergarten.
because I've always used it even before 2020. So when I'm going to the stores to do my regular shopping, and I ain't got no damn
But yes,
Lysol.
we learned this in kindergarten.
Not
No.
kindergarten.
To wash our hands, to be.
Girl, you know how many bathrooms I've been in and I've used the restroom and I can hear somebody come out the stall
And do
and
not
walk
wash their
straight
hands.
out the door.
Yes.
But why did we forget
I
about
just witnessed
washing
that today.
hands, though? Like that's weird.
Some people are, I mean, clearly they wasn't taught that. I don't know. But I've definitely been like, oh, you nasty bitch.
You just went on the hoo-ha and then you
just really came
about to
out
go
the
open this
stall,
door with your
and I
hoo-ha
ain't no
hands.
water running. Nasty. Let me put your face on this door so they know every time you come.
That's you. You the one spreading shit.
Girl, that's why now when like I touch handles, like I take like like a paper towel or something.
I
because
never
I
touch
don't
doors.
trust that shit
Or I use my
anymore.
feet. I use my feet or I
Bring
use
that
a
bitch
napkin
and pull it out. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, that nasty.
People.
Y'all nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
I hope y'all don't bring the nastiness into 2022. Like,
leave it
Oh,
at
girl,
your
yeah,
house.
they gonna bring it. They're more wild now than before, so I believe it.
Girl.
People don't care, girl. Like they don't care. It is what it is. But
Y'all nasty.
we wish everybody a wonderful 2022.
For sure.
You
Please
know,
be safe, y'all.
Please be safe.
This
Talk
is
to God every day. Let Him guide you. And just take a shot. I'm telling you, life is just so much
Yeah,
easier
this is
when you
shot for
drink and
22.
take a
Yeah,
shot.
there you go. Shot for 22.
Like I said, so this is new year, new beginning, y'all. So just make sure y'all set a goal, go for it. You know, whatever it is that you plan on doing in life, please pursue
School.
it. Don't let no one
Stay in
stop
school.
you. Stay ambitious. Stay goal oriented. Sorry. But yeah, and this is
Let's
Talk Feminine. Peace.
I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no. Oh, I can't let them take my soul. Nah, 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 no.